Festival of the Holidays is EPCOT's annual celebration of holiday traditions from around the world with food and music and storytellers, and you've got access to everything with your park ticket. So where should you spend your time and which snacks are worth your money? We've got all the details right now. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. EPCOT's Festival of the Holidays is wrapping up the 2022 EPCOT season with activities and performances and festive decor and of course food. This holly jolly festival started up on November 25th but will only be around until December 30th. So consider today's video your crash course on the best of the fest, all the food you cannot miss and the tips you need to know in order to maximize your time at the festival. First up, a little background. This year's festival, of course, those holiday kitchen food booths throughout the park are one of the big stars of this one, but there are plenty of other things to do around EPCOT this time of year I want to bring you up to speed on. The Candlelight Processional is a live retelling of the biblical Christmas story with a full orchestra and choir, along with celebrity guest hosts. We call them narrators, like Whoopi Goldberg, Josh Gad, Neil Patrick Harris, and Marie Osmond, and more. You can see this show nightly at 5:15 p.m., 7 p.m., or 8:30 p.m. at the America Gardens Theater. You can see the full list of narrators and which days they're performing over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Now, don't forget to get your dining package for this if you want to be guaranteed a seat. Your Candlelight Processional dining package, that's what those are called. Otherwise, be sure to get in line about an hour before the show you want to see. During the day, you can also catch holiday storytellers around the World Showcase. Each World Showcase country shows how different cultures celebrate the holidays that take place during the winter months. This includes Santa from around the world. You'll see Père Noël in France and Father Christmas in the UK, plus Chinese New Year dancers, and more. There are multiple showtimes each day, so be sure to pick up a times guide, and you can meet Santa and get your photo taken with him inside the Odyssey Pavilion this year. You can see live performances from Joyful, a celebration of the season. This gospel and R&B group performs holiday songs for the Christmas and Kwanzaa celebrations. Catch them at 1:15, 2:20, 3:25, and 4:30 p.m. daily at World Showcase Plaza. Voices of Liberty is also performing inside the American Adventure Pavilion as well. Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition Scavenger Hunt has returned this year. You can purchase a scavenger hunt map and stickers at locations like Creation Shop, Port of Entry, World Traveler at the International Gateway. It'll cost you $9.99. Once you find all of the hidden Olafs throughout the park, you get a free gift. This time around, it's kind of like this puffy keychain thing that you can hang on your bag with one of the characters on it. And save some money for those festival exclusive merchandise items. You'll find t-shirts and spirit jerseys and mugs and blankets, pins, more. Stay tuned until the end of this video for some more of our top festival tips, but now let's get into our list of the best of the fest from this year's holiday kitchen food booths. EPCOT isn't the only park celebrating this season in Disney World though. There's a lot going on during the holidays, and that's why we've created our DFB Guide to the Walt Disney World Holidays with over 500 pages of in-depth info and reviews and planning tips, and we update it weekly right now. We're sure this guide is going to help you navigate the busiest time of year in Disney World. If not, our guidebooks come with a money-back guarantee. All right, best of the fest time. Are you ready to hear about the most delicious, most worth your money things around the booth at the festival? Of course you are. We're going to start out with a giant tostada de barbacoa at Las Posadas Holiday Kitchen. That's over there in Mexico. Last year, the giant tostada with chorizo made our list of best of the fest, and this year Las Posadas is back at it again with a tostada, but this time it's got barbacoa beef. This year's updated version has braised barbacoa on a giant tostada with chipotle black bean puree, salsa verde, queso cotija, crema mexicana, and pickled onion for $10.50. We really liked this dish. Of course, that's why it's on the list. The beef was well cooked and flavorful. The black bean puree was wonderfully creamy and smooth, and the pickled onions added good flavor. Overall, this dish was a win for us and one we totally recommend. And of course, you were expecting this one, right? The cheese fondue in a bread bowl at the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. Liquid cheese, bread bowl, tiny veggies, what's not to love? The cheese fondue from Bavaria is returning, and it's an incredible bowl of cheese that you cannot miss. It's served with steamed baby vegetables and marbled potatoes for dipping, and if you brought us a straw, we might just be tempted to drink that cheese straight out of the bowl. No, we wouldn't do that, of course not. But for now, we'll just dip our veggies away and enjoy the savory flavors. Grab this one for $8.25. It's been at the festival for years. It continues to be a best of the fest for us. Next up, the pork schnitzel with mushroom sauce at Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. Yep, we're staying at Bavaria Holiday Kitchen for our next one because it's a really, really good booth. You'll see more later. The pork schnitzel schnitzel with mushroom sauce, spätzle, and braised red cabbage has it all. A delicious mushroom sauce, good portion size, yummy spätzle, great mix of textures. Grab this dish for $6.50, which is pretty cheap, and we have a feeling you'll be very glad you did. At Le Marche de Noël Holiday Kitchen, we're going to talk about the spiced pumpkin punch. This is a creamy drink in EPCOT, and if you want to try it, the France Pavilion is the place to go. It's a new spiced pumpkin punch priced at $13.50, features room clement, VSOP, View Agricole. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Someone let me know in the comments. Spiced pumpkin puree and oat milk. And the spice really shines in this drink. So if you love pumpkin spice, this is for you. This is basically pumpkin pie in a glass. We loved the use of oat milk here too. And overall, we thought it was, as our team member put it, so good. That's 2 so's, folks. That's when you know it's serious. But really, this drink is really good. Get it. Also at Le Marche de Noël Holiday Kitchen in France, the frozen hot chocolate martini is on our list. This drink has Grey Goose, La Vanilla vodka, regular vodka, chocolate milk, and whipped cream. Double vodka in this one. This drink is a winner year after year. If you haven't given it a try yet, it's time. Pick it up for $13.95. Also at the same booth over there in France, roasted ham with mushrooms. This is a delicious savory snack. Stay in the France Pavilion for the rôti de jambon sauce moutarde à la ancienne. Thank you very much, Palme Dauphine. This is a roasted ham with mushrooms, pearl onions, bacon, mustard sauce, and puffed potatoes. It's priced at $7.75. And the final Best of the Fest entry at Le Marche de Noël is the Napoleon de Saumon Fumé. If you want to balance your day with more savory snacks, this returning Napoleon on brioche is a good pick. This is made with a smoked salmon Napoleon with layers of smoked salmon, dill mousse, and creme fraiche mousse, served in brioche for $8.95. Flaky and buttery brioche, creamy mousse, fresh salmon, check, and check. This dish has it all. It has a more mature flavor profile, so probably not going to work for your picky eaters or your little kids unless, you know, they're big salmon eaters, but it is one we really enjoyed. Now, if you're looking for a simple but delicious sweet treat that will look amazing in your TikTok and taste amazing too, then the macaron Christmas tree is it. One of our team members said this was the best dessert they ate at the entire festival. It has all the perfect soft yet crunchy macaron textures, it crumbles easily, the filling is creamy, and it really delivers some awesome Christmas spice flavors. This one's $9.95 over at Les Halles Boulangerie Patisserie, so this is not at one of the festival booths, this is at a permanent location over there in the EPCOT France Pavilion. Next up is the Coquito Soft Serve from Refreshment Port. This is a take on the classic spiced drink, and having it in an ice cream form is a game changer. The cinnamon flavors mix beautifully with the creamy vanilla, and you can even get it with spiced rum. You can grab this snack for $6 at Refreshment Port if you're in the mood for something refreshing. Don't miss it. But you'll also find a Coquito milkshake, which you can get alcoholic for $14.50 or non-alcoholic for $7.29 over at Connections Eatery. Now, if you're looking for a delicious drink where the ginger flavor is the star, this is it. The pumpkin spice ginger cocktail with Boyd and Blair potato vodka is typically served in an epic plastic Moscow Mule mug, and the ginger flavor really stands out in a great way. It's not overly sweet, and you can really taste the alcohol with this one. Grab this drink for $11.50. Another savory add to the list is the grilled kebabs with carrot chickpea salad and garlic aioli. This is at Flavors of the Medina and Tangerine Cafe in Morocco. You can choose the lamb kefta or opt instead for the chermoula chicken. While the chicken has been well seasoned in the past, it has been a bit dry. We'd recommend the lamb kefta here as the better option. The lamb kefta kebabs are great to pick up after chowing down on many of the otherwise sweet treats at the festival. You can grab this snack for $5.75. If you love beef noodles, you must try the beef and noodle soup bowl at the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen this year over there in China. It's made with slow braised beef shank, green onion, and house-made chili oil, and it's a beef noodle lover's dream come true. The beef melts in your mouth, the noodles are well prepared, and the chili oil adds fantastic flavor without too much heat. Plus, the vegetables are nice and crisp. This one's $9.25. If you love dishes that have a variety of yummy ingredients all mixed into them, check out the New Year celebration soba at Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen over there in Japan. This is a classic at the festival. It keeps coming back again and again for good reason. It's made with buckwheat soba noodles and a hot dashi soup with yuzu, shrimp tempura, kamaboka fish cake, and chopped green onion, aka a whole lot of goodness packed into one bowl. Some of the flavors are more unique, so you want to be prepared for that. But if you are a fan of seafood and or Asian flavors, don't skip this one. You can get it for $8.50. While the sushi tree itself at Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen is a returning item, the ingredients that are being used this year are new. This year's version has crab meat and cream cheese topped with tempura, ikura salmon roe, and spicy mayonnaise, and it is excellent. The colors are vibrant, but the flavor is the real star here. We wish the spicy mayo was spicier, but other than that, we found the sushi to be well balanced. It was a nice shareable snack. You can pick it up for $7.50. Also over there in Japan, the Ichigo Milk Boba. If you're looking for a delicious drink at the festival that is non-alcoholic, consider giving the Ichigo Milk Boba a try. This drink is made with cranberry and yuzu cream and features Japanese Calpico soft drink and popping strawberry boba pearls. It's priced at $6.50. It is very sweet, but it is delicious. It wasn't overpoweringly sugary and didn't taste too artificial. Instead, what we got was some creamy, delicious goodness. If you love funnel cakes and you love peppermint, it's time. At the funnel cake stand near the American Adventure, you'll find a new mini funnel cake for the festival this year. It's a mini funnel cake topped with peppermint ice cream, chocolate whipped cream, and crushed peppermint. It's priced at $9.50. The peppermint ice cream was great, not too biting, not too spicy, as you understand how peppermint's kind of spicy, right? The chocolate funnel cake is wonderful, and the chocolate whipped cream on top adds an extra layer of flavor. It's a lot for a mini funnel cake, but we think it's worth it. Heading to the brand new festival booth right now, Noche Buena Cocina. This is brand new this year, and we're going to talk about the pernil, the mojo pork with tostones and ketchup mayonnaise for $5.50. We really like this one. The tostones were a little on the hard side, so we recommend a knife, but the flavors were delicious. The pork was wonderful. We really love the ketchup mayonnaise on top. Overall, top-notch dish we think a lot of people would really enjoy, and it's gluten-free. Want all the goodness of a traditional holiday turkey meal without having to cook it yourself? Well, Disney's got you covered at American Holiday Table. This is where you're going to find that super tasty, slow-roasted turkey with Ben's original stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, and cranberry sauce. It's hearty and satisfying. It's going to give you that warm and fuzzy, it's the holidays feeling, and it's all for $6. Now, we are not joking when we say that our team member who tried the blackened catfish at American Holiday Table said it was one of the best things they've ever had at an EPCOT festival in their entire life. That's a huge claim, but this dish deserves it. It's made with blackened catfish with Hoppin' John and comeback sauce and is priced at $6.50. The catfish is super flaky, had some great heat to it, and the Hoppin' John was also delicious. The portion was also big enough to fill you up as a light lunch or to share, making it a great value. It's one we would get time and time again. If you love a good deli sandwich, run to L'Chaim and get the pastrami on rye. This sandwich isn't the biggest thing in the world, but with house-made pickles and deli mustard, it is tremendously hearty. It also has a combination of classic flavors that makes it one of the best returning items at the festival. $5.50 for this one. Now, the croissant donut or cronut has popped up again in Disney World. It's been here various times before at different locations, and then it disappeared altogether after, I believe, the 50th anniversary. We had one at the Odyssey for a little while, and then it was just gone. Well, it's back again. We were once again thrilled to have it over there at the Donut Box, and it really impressed us this year with its mixture of crispy and soft textures and all those tasty layers. Plus, it reminded us a lot of a snickerdoodle cookie in terms of flavor. If you love cronuts, this is a well-executed one this year. We think you're gonna like it. It's priced at $6 over there at the Donut Box. If you love hot cocoa, get ready for your mind to be blown by Disney's hot cocoa with Screwball peanut butter whiskey. It's topped with whipped cream and candied nuts at Chestnuts and Good Cheer. This stuff is seriously delicious. It is incredibly creamy, and the peanut butter whiskey is the star of the show. The whipped cream makes it even creamier. Just be warned that the nuts on top sink to the bottom and get a little soggy. You can give this alcoholic drink a try for $11.50. The turkey poutine at Refreshment Port is a returning favorite, featuring french fries, turkey gravy, cranberry relish, and crispy onions. It mixes all the joy of loaded fries with all the deliciousness of your holiday meal. Pick this one up for $9. Also, if you can actually finish this whole portion, you're not going to eat for a while. The Kahlua pork with Okinawa sweet potatoes and mango salad is something you should add to your festival buy list right now. This is over at Melikaliki Maka, the Hawaii booth. The pork is wonderfully tender, and all the other ingredients really elevate the dish and make it incredibly delicious. You can grab this one for $5.50. And there's another dish worth mentioning from Melikaliki Maka, the Haupia. If you love coconut and macadamia nuts, this is a must for you. The dish is a Hawaiian coconut pudding with candied macadamia nuts and coconut, and it'll make you feel like you're really having a tropical holiday vacation. Considering that the festival is so cookie heavy because of the cookie stroll, this dessert stands out as being more unique and particularly delicious. This one's $4.50. All right, we've made it down to our best booths of the festival. Here we go. The best booth this year is going to be Bavaria. It's going to come as a shocker to no one that Bavaria Holiday Kitchen once again wins as the best booth at the festival. It won back in 2021, and we have zero hesitation giving it top prize again this year. The booth just delivers time and time again on flavor, texture, and portion size. And something that will land a booth in the best booth category is when everything at the booth is good. Just because you have a couple of good things at a booth doesn't doesn't mean it's going to win best booth. Everything has to be delicious and worth buying to get into our best booth category. Hope that clears that up for us. So the bread bowl is here with that cheesy deliciousness. The pork schnitzel is so good. The Linzer cookie may very well be a must get if you're doing the cookie stroll. You get a great bang for your buck, and the portions will either fill you up or be good for sharing. Yep, the dishes are all returning ones, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This booth is one you can rely on year after year, and that is a great thing. Our runner-up this year is L'Chaim. It's really more of a tie when you sit and think about all the seriously delicious eats at this booth. The salmon latte was wonderfully salted, and our team members said they'd get this 100 times, so it's that good. Plus, the black and white cookie was a good plant-based option. The mini jelly donuts, wonderful. The pastrami was delicious, and the frozen whiskey sour was also really tasty. All in all, this is a booth where you can't go wrong. And our controversial pick for best booth. One of our team members shared their strong opinion about one booth that might be a controversial best of the fest, and that is the American Holiday Table. While we've loved some of the items at American Holiday Table in the past, this year they really showed up with some tasty dishes. So why is this a controversial pick? Well, the items on the menu in terms of food aren't like slap you in the face unique, obviously. They include a standard turkey meal, a cookie, and catfish. So if you're visiting the festival to really explore food from other parts of the world and you're already used to American eats, this won't be particularly different. But sometimes when things are done well, that's all you need. You don't need flashy ingredients or elaborate displays. All you need is good, solid food, and that's what this booth served up this year. Our most anticipated booth of the festival, Noche Buena Cocina, the brand new booth. While there are a few new food items and returning booths this year, there's only one entirely new booth, and this one's serving up 3 new food items: a plant-based Impossible Chorizo Tamale, that pernil, that mojo pork with tostones that we've already rated best of the fest, and a vanilla shortbread cookie with dulce de leche and coconut. Now, new festival booths are always exciting, but it's even better when they deliver really good food. All the flavors were quite good here. Our only complaint, the tamale and cookie were a little dry, but grab a chai ginger mule to wash it down and you are all set. Moving on to best plant-based dishes. The first one here is the peanut stew at Refreshment Outpost. Our plant-based reporter tried this one. It's got sweet potatoes, mustard greens, roasted peanuts, and was legitimately blown away by how good it was. The dish was full of savory spices, some of which actually provided genuine heat, but not necessarily in a bad way. The peanuts were seasoned well, it had a fantastic flavor, the sweet potatoes provided good texture, the mustard greens offered a good crunch, and the rice helps cut that heat. Basically, it was delicious. Do not miss it. You can pick this up for $5.25. If you're looking for a simple and soft cookie with a nice citrus flavor, the black and white cookie is the place to go at L'Chaim. We've had mixed feelings about it in the past, but it's significantly improved this year. We're pleased to say it has maintained its spot on our list. You can grab this one for $3. Moving on to our best for kids, the cookie stroll, of course. Once again, the classic Festival of the Holidays cookie stroll makes our best of the fest as a great pick for little ones. With the cookie stroll, you purchase 5 cookies from any of the cookie stroll locations in the festival passport. As you buy the cookies, you'll get a stamp for each one. Once you've collected 5 stamps, you can bring your passport to the Holiday Sweets and Treats booth to get a special extra cookie for free. Our prize even included a pin for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. The cookie stroll is great for all ages, but it can be especially fun for kids because it mixes the sense of adventure for a scavenger hunt or quest with the sweetness of those cookies. Some of our favorites were the chocolate crinkle cookie and the Linzer cookie. Also on our best of the fest for kids, if you've got a little one that likes donuts, chocolate, and peppermint, we've got a treat for you. Over at the donut box, you'll find the chocolate peppermint donut that is delicious. The peppermint isn't too strong and the chocolate is pretty melty. We think it would be a great pick for kids, but make sure you bring those wipes. All right, tips for this year's festival. The candlelight processional shows are popular, like I said before, and lines for standby seating require standing around for hours in advance of the show. Instead of spending half your day staking out a spot in line, opt for those dining packages that I mentioned before. That's going to guarantee you a great seat in the theater. This year, dining packages are available at Akershus, Rose and Crown, Beer Garden, Coral Reef, Le Cellier, and Garden Grill. Packages are available for lunch and dinner. They start at $64 for adults and $28 for kids ages 3 to 9. Regal Eagle and Spice Road Table may have day of dining packages that will get you reserved seating for the candlelight processional. Definitely something to check out if you weren't able to book one of the other packages in advance. Some EPCOT rides get a holiday overlay too, so plan time to check those out. The greenhouses of Living with the Land get decked out with Christmas lights and other fun additions. Ride Journey into Imagination with Figment to see Figment in his adorable holiday sweater. And new this year, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind gets gets in on the holiday action, so be sure to secure that virtual queue spot or grab an individual lightning lane because there is still no standby queue for this ride. Remember, those both become available at 7 a.m. to book. And plan ahead. There's a lot of food at the festival, and if you only have 1 or 2 days in the park, or you're not traveling with a large group who loves to split food, check menus and choose what you want to try ahead of time. We've got all the menus and full reviews of every single booth over on DisneyFoodBlog.com. If you're traveling with a group, make it easy to spot each other in those crowds by grabbing some DFB t-shirts to wear in the park or at home. We got lots of holiday styles, and they're all available over at merch.dfbstore.com. Want lower crowds? Avoid weekends and very likely Tuesday evenings, as many local pass holders may find those are the best times to visit. And be sure to make those park pass reservations ASAP. As we get into the last weeks of the year, parks will start to book up. We always recommend bringing trays to help carry your food and to provide a clean surface to eat off of if the park is exceptionally crowded and you end up dining off the iconic EPCOT festival table, the top of a trash can. If you're in the park after dark, don't forget to check out the Beacon of Magic, where Spaceship Earth gets lit up with special lighting just for the festival. If you're visiting Disney World this holiday season and want all the help you can get when it comes to planning and navigating the parks, pick up a copy of our DFB Guide to the Walt Disney World Holidays. Our ebook covers everything you'll need to know so you can visit during the busiest time of the year like a pro. All of our guidebooks come with a full money-back guarantee, so if it's not for you, just let us know, we'll make it right. You can get the holiday guide along with any of our snack or festival guides and our big old DFB guide over at dfbstore.com. Use code YouTube for a discount. If you want to check out the dishes that didn't make our best of the fest list, we've got every single review of every single item at every single booth over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Be sure to let us know your top picks in the comments below. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.